हेलो फ्रेंड्स, टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द रिथमिसिटी। इससे पहले वाली वीडियो में हमने ऑलरेडी एक्साइटेबिलिटी का एक वीडियो कवर कर चुके हैं एंड इट इज़ द सेकेंड characteristic feature of the cardiac muscle. So talking about the rhythmicity. What is the rhythmicity? Rhythmicity is the ability of a tissue to produce its own impulse regularly. So how can you define the rhythmicity? You can define rhythmicity is the ability of a tissue to produce its own impulse regularly. And in case of cardiac muscle, it is also called as auto rhythmicity or self excitation. However, heart has a specialized excitatory structure called as pacemaker, which discharge the impulse more rapidly. And from here the impulse spread to the other parts through specialized conductive system. So what happened? Heart has a specialized excitatory structure from which the discharge of impulse is rapid, and it is called as pacemaker. And from the pacemaker the impulse spread to the other part of the heart through specialized conductive system. Talking about the pacemaker. Pacemaker is the structure of heart from which the impulse of heartbeat is produced. Impulse of heartbeat is produced. So what is a pacemaker? Pacemaker is the structure of heart from which the impulse of heartbeat is produced. It is formed by pacemaker cells or called as P cells. Pacemaker cells or P cells. Sinoatrial node or SA node is the pacemaker in mammalian heart. SA node or sinoatrial node is the pacemaker in human heart. Sinoatrial node is a small strip of modified cardiac muscle. Sinoatrial node क्या है? A small strip of modified cardiac muscle situated in the superior part of lateral wall of right atrium. Right atrium, okay, superior lateral wall, right atrium के lateral wall पे present होता है at the superior part. Just below the opening of superior vena cava. So talking about the sinoatrial node, it is a small strip of modified cardiac muscle, and where it is situated? It is situated in right atrium. Right atrium पे कहाँ पे? At the superior part of lateral wall, just below the opening of superior vena cava. The fibers of this node do not have a contractile element. Sinoatrial के जो fibers होते हैं, they do not have the contractile element. This fibers of SA node, continuous with atrial muscle, so that the impulse from SA node spread rapidly through atria and other part of heart such as atrioventricular node. Atria and ventricle. Atria and ventricle also can produce impulse. अगर ज़रूरत पड़े तो एट्रिया एंड वेंट्रिकल्स भी ऐसे नोड की तरह इम्पल्स प्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं एंड इट कैन एक्ट और फंक्शन एज अ पेस मेकर. Although all the part of the heart has the rhythmicity, but we consider SA node as a pacemaker. Why? Because the rate of production of impulse, SA node पर जो rate of प्रोडक्शन ऑफ इम्पल्स, मतलब जो इम्पल्स प्रोड्यूस हो रही है उसका जो रेट है, दैट इज मोर देन other part, that is more than the other part, and it is about 70 to 80 per minute. So before moving further, let's revise the rhythmicity. What is a rhythmicity? Rhythmicity is the ability of a tissue to produce its own impulse regularly. Therefore, it is also called as autorhythmicity or self-excitation. Property of rhythmicity is present in all tissues of the heart. However, the heart has a specialized excitatory structure from which the discharge of impulse is rapid, and this specialized structure is called as pacemaker. From the pacemaker, the impulse spread to the other part through specialized conductive system. And talking about the pacemaker is the structure of the heart which produces impulse of heartbeat, and it is formed. Sinoatrial node or SA node is the pacemaker in the human heart. Sinoatrial node or the SA node is the pacemaker in human heart. Sinoatrial node is the small strip of modified cardiac muscle, and it is situated in the right atrium at the superior part of the lateral wall just below the opening of superior vena cava. The fibers of this SA node do not have contractile element. That is, it can produce the impulse, but it does not have the features of contractility. Then the fibers of the SA node are continuous with the atrial muscle, so that the impulse from the SA node spread rapidly through atria and other part of the heart such as AV, atrioventricular node, atria and ventricle. The important part is the atria and ventricle and other part of the heart also can produce impulse and act as a pacemaker. Still, the SA node is considered as a pacemaker because the rate of production of impulse in SA node is more than the other part of the heart. How can we say that the SA node is the pacemaker and not the other part of the heart? So there are some experimental evidences that proves that SA node is the pacemaker in human heart. Like if you stimulate the SA node, that is, stimulation of SA node accelerates the heart rate. If you stimulate the SA node, there is increase in the heart rate. Second, destruction of SA node causes immediate stoppage of heart. If you will destroy the SA node, there is immediate stoppage of the heartbeat. After some time, the AV node, that is atrioventricular node, becomes the pacemaker and starts generating the impulse. So the heart starts beating, but the rate is slow. तो क्या हुआ, अगर हमने ऐसे नोड को डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया तो इमीडिएट इफेक्ट क्या होगा, दैट देयर विल बी स्टॉपेज ऑफ हार्ट बीट. बट आफ्टर सम टाइम्स AV node will start acting like a pacemaker and start generating the impulse, and the so that the heart starts beating, but the rate of heartbeat is slow as compared to SA node. Third, local cooling of SA node. Decreases the heart rate. And fourth, local warming of SA node increases heart rate. And fifth is the electrical activity. Starts first in SA node. So these are the evidences which proves that the SA node is the pacemaker in human heart. Coming to the next is the third feature of the cardiac muscle, that is the conductivity. Human heart is a specialized conductive system through which the impulse from SA node are transmitted to all other part of the heart. Human heart अब impulse तो generate हो गया through rhythmicity, है ना. अब ये जो impulse generate हुआ है इसको conduct करना भी ज़रूरी है, so that the whole heart can contract. So the impulse generated, for the conduction of the impulse generated, there is a specialized conductive system through which the impulse from SA node is transmitted to all other part of the heart. Conductive system of the heart is formed by modified cardiac muscle fiber. Conductive system of heart is formed by modified cardiac muscle fiber. These muscle fibers are specialized cells. These are specialized cells which conduct impulse rapidly from SA node to ventricles. So, conductive system of heart is formed by modified cardiac muscle fibers, which these fibers are specialized cells which conduct the impulses rapidly from SA node to ventricle. Conductive tissue of heart are also called junctional tissue. So let's see the conductive system of heart. This is the right side of the heart. This is the left side of the heart. I'm not drawing the heart very carefully. I just want to explain the conductive system of the heart. Let it consider this is as a right atrium. Okay. So what happened in the just below the opening of superior vena cava on the lateral wall of right atrium is situated the SA node, and in the right atrium this is the AV node. These are connected through internodal fibers. Then from here arises bundle of His, which divides into two branches, right bundle branch, right bundle branch, and left bundle branch. And from here arises this bundle branch and covers the whole ventricle, and from the bundle branches arises the root-like structure, that is the Purkinje fiber. So this dot-like structure is SA node, and this is atrioventricular node, and this is internodal fiber. This is bundle of His, then it is left bundle branch, and this one is right bundle branch, and this hair-like structures are Purkinje fibers. This is the structure of SA node and the conducting system of heart. This diagram shows the overall conducting system of heart. So now, what are the components of conducting system of human heart? Components, talking about the components of conducting system of heart. First is the AV node. So remember that in the components of conducting system of human heart, you are not going to consider SA node, because SA node is a pacemaker, not the conductive system. I have said you earlier, if you remember, that it does not constitute the contractile tissue. So SA node is not the part of conductive system of human heart. So component of conductive system starts from AV node, second bundle of His, third right and left bundle branch, and fourth is Purkinje fiber. So this is the overall diagrammatic representation of conducting system of heart. Way of starting with SA node. As we have already seen that SA node is the pacemaker situated in the right atrium just below the opening of superior vena cava, from where the impulse is generated. Impulse generate हो गया. Now it passes to AV node. Now AV node अभी डायग्राम में देखा कहाँ सिचुएटेड है, इट इज सिचुएटेड इन द राइट पोस्टीरियर पोर्शन ऑफ इंटरएट्रियल सेप्टम. इंटरएट्रियल सेप्टम, that is right posterior portion of interatrial septum. अब impulse which is generated from the SA node are conducted to right and left atria. Conducted to right and left atria and also reaches the AV node via some specialized fibers called internodal fiber. We have seen in the diagram. So impulse from SA node are conducted to कहाँ conduct हुआ, right atria में, left atria में, and also reaches the AV node through specialized fiber called internodal fiber. अब थोड़ा सा इंटरनोडल फाइबर के बारे में पढ़ लेते हैं. इंटरनोडल फाइबर में there are 3 types of internodal fiber. First is the anterior internodal fiber. Second is the middle internodal fiber. And third is the posterior internodal fiber. First is the anterior internodal fiber of Bachmann. Middle internodal fiber of Bach. Third is the posterior internodal fiber of Thorel. So all these fibers from SA node converges to AV node. ये जो इंटरनोडल फाइबर है SA node से जनरेट हुआ और AV node पे converge हो गया. We have seen in the diagram. You can see here that it is internodal fiber generates from SA node and converges. All the 3 internodal fiber generates from SA node and converges in AV node and interdigitate with the fibers of AV node. From AV node, the bundle of His arises. AV node से क्या arise हुआ? Bundle of His. It divides into right branch and left branch, which run on the either side of interventricular septum. And from each branch of bundle of His, many Purkinje fibers arises. And spread all over the ventricular myocardium. And spread to the all over the ventricular myocardium. And thus the impulse is conducted to the whole cardiac muscle, and this is the overall conductive system of the human heart. So this completes the third feature of cardiac muscle, that is the conductivity, and in the next video we will be covering the contractility. If you find my video beneficial, do like it, and please subscribe my channel and share and thanks for watching my video. Thank you so much.